right. Lean in close, because today we're not just talking business. Now we're talking destiny. Yeah, I said it. Your freaking destiny. I'm your host, Enzo Banks, and today, oh man, we're diving into something that's gonna shake you to your core. Ready for some truth bombs? Strap in. You ever sit around scrolling through your feed thinking, man, I wonder what's next? Let me stop you right there. That mindset, that's the spectator mindset. And if you're out here trying to build, lead, grow, dominate, you can't be a spectator. You got to get on the field and create the game. So today, buckle up. We're diving into one of the coldest, most powerful, most shake you by the collar quotes in business history. The best way to predict the future is to create it. By Peter freaking Drucker. Let that marinate. Peter Drucker, management legend, a guy who didn't just write books, he wrote blueprints. This man built the mental operating system for modern business. Now, when Drucker dropped that line, he wasn't trying to be poetic. Nah, he was telling you the truth behind power, behind innovation, behind every world-shaking business move you ever seen. See, too many folks, and I'm talking about entrepreneurs, managers, even whole corporations, they're sitting back with their little forecasts, little spreadsheets, trying to guess where things are headed. Guess what? The game ain't about guessing, it's about steering. It's about grabbing the wheel and saying, this is where we're going. And then what? Building the freaking road. Let's roll through some names that actually did what Drucker preached. They created the future. Number 1, Tesla. You think Elon was sitting around waiting for the world to switch to electric cars? Nah, he forced the shift. He didn't just see a trend, he built the infrastructure, launched the gigafactories, made electric sexy. He didn't predict demand, he generated it. Number 2, Netflix. Once upon a time, they were mailing DVDs. I mean, what? But did they wait for Blockbuster to die? No, they killed it. They saw the curve and jumped ahead of it with streaming. Before the internet was even ready, they didn't ride the wave, they built the surfboard. Number 3, Salesforce. They didn't just go, I think people will want cloud CRM someday. No, they engineered the category. SaaS, that whole model, thank Mark Benioff and the Salesforce squad. They weren't reacting to a need. They defined what businesses would need next. You feeling this? You seeing a pattern? Number 4, Amazon. They didn't just sell books online and chill. They reimagined what logistics could be. 2-day shipping, that wasn't a thing. It's expected now because they created the future you live in. Now, let's break this down because create the future sounds all magical and philosophical and vision boardy. But what does that actually mean in business terms? Let me hit you with the real. Proactive versus reactive. Most people wait. Most people follow. That's comfortable. That's safe. But if you want to lead, you got to move before the world tells you to. Innovation over iteration. This ain't about making a better version of what already exists. It's about rethinking the whole system. Like how Airbnb didn't just make hotels cooler. They flipped the script. They turned you into the hotel.
What?
Infrastructure, baby. You want to shake the future? You better build the runway. Look at Microsoft. Under Satya Nadella, they didn't just whisper about the cloud, they went all in. Azure wasn't a gamble, it was a strategic power play. They didn't guess the future, they made sure they had the pipes to deliver it. You're not Amazon, you're not Netflix, I get it. You're sitting there like, cool story, bro, but I'm just trying to get this business off the ground. Okay, then listen up, because this is where the rubber meets the road. Step 1, see the gap. What's missing in your market? What's not working? What do people wish existed? That gap, that's the portal. Step through it. Step 2, design the change. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for signs. Make the call. Build the version of the world you want to live in. Don't wait for education to evolve. Be Coursera. Don't wait for furniture to be affordable. Be IKEA. Step 3, build the thing. Invest in the boring stuff. Systems, processes, logistics, the behind-the-scenes foundation that gives your idea wings.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, step 4, lead loudly. Be unapologetic, be bold, own your space. The future ain't the light, it belongs to the one who claims it. Look, I don't care if you're running a Fortune 500 company or selling cookies out of your kitchen. If you want to own tomorrow, stop waiting for signs. Be the sign. I mean, think about it. Every industry that matters today was at some point created by somebody who said, yeah, I don't like how this works. I think I'll do it differently. And the world eventually followed. You want to be that somebody? Then wake up tomorrow, look at your product, your service, your platform, and ask, am I guessing where this is going, or am I driving it there? Because if you're not creating the future, someone else is. And trust me, they're not waiting for you to catch up. All right, creators, visionaries, and market shapers, that's all I got today. If this hit you somewhere deep, if you're feeling fired up, do something with it. Don't just nod your head. Don't just post a quote. Build, move, disrupt, create the future. I'm out. Catch you next time on Crib Theory. Stay loud, stay sharp, and for heaven's sake, stop waiting.
You've just listened to Crib Theory, hosted by Enzo Banks, a 100% artificial creation with the attitude of a shock jock and the business wisdom of a magic 8-ball. Enzo isn't real. The suit, fake. The voice, synthesized. The script, conjured up by a large language model, fit business quotes, and way too much digital caffeine. And resemblance to actual business gurus, life coaches, or motivational speakers is purely coincidental, accidental, and probably regrettable. All content is for entertainment purposes only. It is not business advice, financial planning, therapy, or replacement for common sense. If you act on anything you hear here, you're basically taking career advice from a virtual baby in a power suit. That's on you. Side effects of listening may include bursts of unearned confidence, quoting Enzo in serious meetings, late-night entrepreneurial collusions, and uncontrollable laughter at corporate buzzwords. If inspiration lasts more than 4 hours, consult a real human immediately. No humans, interns, or cats were harmed in the making of this podcast. Probably.